Would you want a life like this? I know I would because I took these directly from my Pinterest board. But there is a wrong way and a right way to go about getting it. And that guy up there, Bernie Madoff, went the completely wrong way, committing the largest Ponzi scheme in US history. So what he did was called a white-collar crime. And a white-collar crime is a financially motivated crime committed by individuals, businesses, or government professionals, or as I like to call them, rich people crimes. So, we all know about the three-class system of upper, middle, and lower class, which is used in many countries around the world. And in most cultures and societies, the upper-class citizen is put on a pedestal. They are successful and comfortable and able to buy lots of different things. But white-collar criminals have agreed to climb that social ladder and get to the top. But I'm not trying to say that every upper-class citizen is a white-collar criminal, because they aren't, but they do have agreed to get to the top. So, the market crashed in 2008. White-collar crime did help to contribute to this, and that was through a thing called CDOs. Very confusing. Collateralized debt obligations. I don't have enough time to fully explain these to you, but think of them as an investment. It was something that you put your money into to make more money off your money. So CDOs are ranked in price similar to a diamond, where there are factors like clarity, color, and cut that I'll go into them. So over here, I have a Jenga tower. And this Jenga tower represents the real estate market. And so our CDOs are ranked. On the bottom, we have B, double B, triple B, A, double A, triple A. Triple A is the best one your money can buy. So hedge fund managers and investment managers got greedy. They decided to take some A's, maybe some double B's, and a lower B, and combine them to create a fake AAA bond. And they would sell this to their clients. And so as we continue to start selling these bonds, our tower becomes unstable and eventually collapses. And this is exactly what happened in 2008 when the real estate market crashed. So the real estate market has just crashed. People are about to lose their homes. They need to pull their investments out of the market. And that is when Ponzi schemes started to be discovered. So John, Luke, and Ella are going to help me explain Ponzi schemes. So John Luke decides he's going to run a Ponzi scheme. He's going to tell Ella she's going to make a ton of money investing with him. So Ella gives John Luke $20K. So now John Luke's going to provide Ella with fake returns telling her she's making a ton of money when she really isn't. Now Ella goes and tells all of her friends about all this money that she's making with John Luke. So LJ also decides to invest with John Luke. Now John Luke is able to pocket this money and do whatever he wants with it. But now the market has crashed, and Ella has just lost her home. And so now she needs her house back, and she needs the money back from John Luke. But John Luke is unable to pay her, which leads to his Ponzi scheme being discovered and John Luke being arrested. So this is exactly what happened to Bernie Madoff. His clients started asking for their money back, and he was unable to give it to them because he stole over $50 billion from the US economy. So he had many victims of his crime. One was a Holocaust survivor who put their entire life savings in with Madoff, never to receive a dime back. And Madoff's own son, who was so lost and confused by the loss of his job and family fortune, it drove him to take his own life. So, the victims of white-collar crime. They are almost never seen in the news and media as we see shooting and murder victims. Now, we still should report on shooting and murder victims, but if we give more awareness to white-collar crime victims, the more awareness we bring to the crime as a whole. The more awareness we bring to the crime, the more society is going to realize about these severely low prosecution rates of white-collar crime. White-collar crime prosecution rates have decreased 53.5% since 2011. And 90% of white-collar crime is not even reported in the United States. But we aren't the only economy and country dabbling in white-collar crime, as the United Kingdom has reported losing 190 billion pounds a year to white-collar crime. And the Chinese government has only been able to retrieve 4.26 billion yuan, which is only a fraction of what's being stolen from their economy. So, there's another type of media that we all know about and love, Hollywood. So Hollywood loves to glamorize things, and I'm sure this movie behind me is one of the most glorified out there. And I'm sure many of people in this room have seen it as well. The movie starts out, Jordan Belfort, he's just lost his job. He has no money, unable to provide for his wife. Now, he finds a way to pump up stocks, sell them, pocket the difference. Starts making millions. And now Jordan Belfort's living this grand life full of money, yachts, cars, and a brand new wife. So, throughout this entire movie, we never see a victim. We never see regret within Jordan this entire movie. So we think to ourselves as an audience, well, there's no victim. Why is he doing anything wrong? So this is not the only glamorized white-collar crime movie, as this is a fictional example called American Hustle. Starts out with a man named Irving Rosenfield. He has a life that does not love him. He is unable to provide for his son, and they're living a very life under the poverty line. So Jordan finds a way to commit fraud, decides he's going to make a ton of money doing it, and he does. Now he's got a new girlfriend, and he's able to provide wonderfully for his son, buying fur coats for his girlfriend, new cars, and attending these lavish, lavish parties. So, once again, no regret, no victims. Why would they be viewed as bad? We see criminals as people that hurt people. And so these people aren't hurting people in these movies. So why would we be like, we shouldn't root for them? So, all these things go hand in hand. Those low prosecution rates, the media not reporting on the victims, and Hollywood glamorizing it. These all go hand in hand into the blind eye society turns to white-collar crime. So, the more awareness we put on the media, the more awareness we put on those prosecution rates. And so we've started to bring more attention to white-collar crime, as the FTX Ponzi scheme was recently discovered. Some people in this room actually may be affected by it, as we are kind of the crypto generation. Lots of people in our generation like to invest in crypto because it's the new thing. So, this is a great start of bringing that awareness and getting those prosecution rates right back up to where they need to be. And bringing awareness to those victims is also going to make Hollywood maybe realize people want to hear the stories of people who are actually affected by this crime. So, the last sentence I want to leave you with is, a regular criminal can rob your house, but a white-collar criminal can take your house. Thank you.